What is good, my guys? This is basically going to be a video where I explain how to actually send 200 emails plus for my agency. Super important for you because cold outreach is something you need to master, all right? And to master it is very useful that you use email because it's something very automated, very easy to scale, and there's one mistake that you can make in any step. One mistake is actually going to cost you a lot of appointments and a lot of money. So you actually want to stay to the end of the video. I'm actually going to explain this as fast, as quick, as good as I can because I have a call in 18 minutes. So I have to be fast to the point. I'm not going to put no bullshit. And yeah, let's just go straight into it. First thing first, we want to go into Namecheap, okay? We want to use Namecheap to buy the domains. When we go into Namecheap, we're going to be given discount codes, okay? We can use them to reduce the price of the total purchase. But in general, we want to buy 4 domains, minimum. Why do we buy 4 domains? Each domain is going to have 3 inboxes, okay? That means that each domain, Santos Opomoede Next, is going to have santos@santosopomoedenext.com, is going to have santos.o @santosopomoedenext.co, and it's going to have o.santos@santosopomoedenext.com, okay? Each domain has 3 inboxes, no more, no less. This is to preserve the email deliverability. If your emails go to spam, you're actually spending all this money, all this energy, all this time making absolutely nothing because no one is going to respond to your emails because they are on spam, okay? So we want to buy 4 domains because 4 domains means 12 inboxes. In 12 inboxes, we send 20 emails every day. So in total, we will be sending 240 emails a day, something like that, okay? Why do we only send 20 emails a day if the maximum is actually 50 emails a day? Is a good question. Every day we want to be sending 30 warm-up emails every single day without missing, okay? This is super important to preserve, again, email deliverability. We want to have these emails inboxes, we want them to be healthy. We want them to not go to spam. We want them to land on the inbox. If you want them to land into the inbox, we have to make sure that they are not sending a lot of cold outreach emails, okay? Because if we do that, they clock us. And if they clock us, it's going to go to spam. So that's why we send 30 emails a day, warm up, and then we send 20 emails a day only for those email outreach campaigns, which if you actually multiply 12 per 20, you get the actual number, 240 emails, which is what we are actually going to be sending, okay? Let's go to the next step. Bear in mind that you want to actually remove domain auto renovation. Why? Because you don't want to renovate, you don't want to pay for it if maybe it's not even healthy anymore in 1 year, so just remove it. If you have to renovate it, you just do it manually, but you don't want to pay for this without even knowing if you're actually going to use this, okay? So this is the first step. The second step is to create all inboxes for all domains, okay? When you actually log in, I'm going to take the time to log in right now. Okay, we're in now. We want to do the 3 inboxes for every one domain, okay? So every domain we create 3 inboxes. How do you actually do this? It's very easy. You go to manage, you know, you're on the dashboard part. You go to dashboard here. You go to the domain you want to create the inbox for. Then you go down. You go to add mailbox, for example. And me, for example, I would have to pay more I would have to buy an inbox to add it. When you actually want to create the inbox, you just put the name that you want it to have. For example, this is Raul R.Raul. This is Raul.R, and this is just Raul. I create these different 3 variations, and then you add a password on each one, okay? So that's basically how you do it. So every domain that you have has to have 3 inboxes. So this step you repeat for every domain that you have, and then you will have 3 times 4 inboxes, which is 12, okay? Because we know maths. It's very important that it's convenient if you use different names constantly because we don't want to be sending the same emails from the same names. It's just I prefer to do it that way, and then use the same password for your clarity and simplicity's sake. You don't want to be changing password for every domain or every inbox. You just put the same and you will save a ton of time and a lot of energy and memory, okay, for other stuff which is more important. Again, stick to the end of the fucking video because I've got all these steps all detailed, and the reason why I've had them here is because so many people commit so many mistakes, okay? So just stay to the fucking end of the video because you want to do this properly. You want to have good appointments into your calendar, okay? Now, it is a little bit mistake, we correct it. Log them 12 emails into Instantly. How do you actually do this? Very interesting, okay? When you go to Instantly, for example, this is my Instantly. I'm going to go here. I want to add a new email account. I'm going to add IMAP SMTP, any provider. This is the option I'm going to select. This one from the bottom right side. Okay, I'm going to put it. Any provider, single account. I'm going to put the email, whatever. Imagine is santos.o@neongenagency.com. And then they will ask us the password. I'm just going to invent it. IMAP host, you leave this just as it is. And IMAP host, you have to put exactly this right here. mail.private@email.com. There is two E's, like two E's here following each other, not one. Keep that in mind because I made that mistake and I maybe lost like 30 minutes just trying to understand what did I do wrong. There's two E's. Private email. Private email, two E's, okay? Then when you go on next, you're going to have here another window where it says SMTP host, and it's very similar to this one. You just leave the number which is there, which is 587, and then you put mail.privateemail.com. exactly same. Is quite easy, and then you will have a login. You have to repeat this step for the 12 fucking inboxes. Next step, now we're going to set DMARC and DKIM and SPF for all the domains, okay? That is what we want to do now. So this seems a little bit complex. This is actually the reason why sometimes I did procrastinate on cold email outreach because I didn't really know how to do this. I didn't want to fuck up. I didn't want to learn new stuff. That was a mistake that I made myself, but I had to learn it. And this is the best explanation I can give to you right now so that you can actually apply it as easy as possible. It's very important right now that you don't need to understand this. Like, just accept that you don't need to understand this. You're not going to understand this. You're not going to make the effort. You're just going to execute, and it's going to be well done. And that's everything. Like, that's absolutely everything. So what do you want to do? Now we're here, dashboard. Again, dashboard. We go into this domain. For example, I select this one, and then we go into advanced DNS here in the right side. We want to set up 3 different records. Is SPF, DKIM, and DMARC. For the DKIM, well, let's just start with the SPF, which is the one that I have more close. Yeah, SPF is a text record. You want to put this sign in the host. You want to put this as a value, you know, all this code from here to here, everything that is selected, and then you put TTL automatic, okay? So this would look like this. Text record, host, you put this, then SPF, which is basically the same, is done from before. That is why it's remembered. Then you put automatic, and then you put the green tick, save all changes, and it will be already done, okay? I'm not going to add it because I already have it. Then I'm going to add a new record, text txt record. Again, this is going to be for the DKIM, okay? txt record, you're going to host default dot slash or whatever the name is, domain key. This is what we want to put. So we're going to just put that thing. This is the host. Now we have to put the value. The value thing is something which is a little bit more tricky to find, but it's very easy, okay? We want to go to dashboard, domain, we want to manage products, manage and show DKIM, okay? So we're going to go to the dashboard. Here, we are already here. We go to products, and then we go here into manage, and then they will show you here, if you put, no, remove, no, you put show dick him, and then you have to copy from here all of this, okay? What is quoted, nothing more, nothing less. You see this, I'm not adding it. I'm not adding it, this one, okay? I'm just adding which is between, inside the quotes. Fuck, I did went out. I'm going to put again, show the Kim, and you copy this. From the V, okay? From here to here. You copy this, and then you put it on the place we were before, which was here. We go to the same domain, we get into advanced DNS, and we want to set a text txt record, the host, we know that value, we paste that, and this is the value that we would put, okay? As you see, this is actually just here, you know, I don't want to double it, so I don't want to remove it. Then I'm going to add a DMARC record, which is this one. DMARC is txt record as well. Host is this thing, DMARC. The value is this, is static. You don't have to go somewhere else to find it. And then automatic, just like always. Okay, so I'm going to put this DMARC, and then here, this is static. You don't need to change it. Honestly, just do it like this. It works very well. It's okay. I haven't need to do, I send more than 200 emails a day. I didn't need to change it. No, just do this. Do not overcomplicate stuff and apply it, and you will see how it works. Okay, so now we put here in green, and this would be set. Okay, we don't want to put it because I have already put it. Now we want to use a URL redirect record. Just do not be stupid, because every time you send a fucking email to someone which doesn't know you, he's going to put your domain into the internet. If he's a little bit intelligent, if he's not stupid as well, okay? So every time you put that into the internet, you want to see who is that company. And if nothing appears, then you don't have any kind of chance for booking him, because he's going to think, who is this sending me emails, doesn't even have a landing page or a web page set, like, who is this? I'm not going to book, I'm not going to pay any attention to this email. Okay, so we want to put here, you put your website, mine is https://neongenagency.com/ and the URL link for my landing page, you just put it here. Okay, https now I want to put my VSL. I want to put my VSL. So every time someone puts just my domain, in the net, they are going to straight go to my VSL. Okay, so they are going to get all the information that they're looking for. Just do not be stupid. Do not forget to do this. Now we want to do something which is very important. We want to check the domain records are okay. So we can do this in two ways. First one is going to instantly, and then we find the domains that, for example, NeonGen. And here, when we've got all these domains, for example, you can see all these domains here, I'm going to test domain setup. And you can see that here, it says everything is right. Okay, so everything is right. But alternatively, you want to also try this on another page, which is this one from here, and then you just put the domain. Okay, you just put the domain. For example, NeonGenRef is one of the domains that I'm using, and I'm going to put to scan. And when you scan, the scores are not very good, but this actually means that it's set as we want to set it, which is more important. Now let's continue with this video after the little pause. Step 7, start all inboxes warm-ups. This is very easy. You do this instantly. When you go into instantly to start all the warm-ups, you will see all the emails that you just added here, and you have to go one by one to go here. For example, you go one by one. I'm going to look for some email that is not activated. You go into warm-up, you put to enable. When you put into enable, you put the settings, and then when you go into settings, you want to put 20 campaigns limit every single day, okay? Then you want to put increase per day, you want to put it into 2. And then when that is put, you put on save, and that will save, all right? And the warm-up for this email is going to start right now. This email, which is, let me find it. Let me refresh the page, man. Yeah, it's this one. As you can see, when the warm-up has been started, just next to the email in the left side, you will find in the right side a little, flame, which is color green. This means that the email is starting to warm up. This is so important, okay? So important, because then 18 days after, between 2 and 3 weeks after, you will be able to start the email campaign, because you have to previously warm up the email, because you cannot just use it straight away, because you're going to go to spam more soon than what you can imagine, okay? Probably 1-2 months you're going to spam, okay? So 20-day limit, 2 daily increment, and let it warm up for 2-3 weeks. I do personally 18 days, okay? It's not something specific that I do 18 for any reason, just has to be between 2 and 3 weeks. And my personal benchmark is to do it for 18 days. So next step, get all emails for the campaign. That means that we have to actually get the emails that we're going to be sending messages to. So for that, I use Phantom Buster. I'm going to go to Phantom Buster dashboard. You go here, and well, for that, you need to first go into Google Maps. Well, let's go step by step. We're on Phantom Buster. We want to create a different Phantom, okay? A new Phantom. We're going to use Google Maps search to contact data. We're going to use this flow, and they're going to ask us for a Google Maps link, or they're going to ask us for a URL for the Google Sheet, okay? That means that if we want to take it easy, we can go to Google Maps, and then I will put remodelers in, if it's Australia, Perth. Well, the United Kingdom, okay? Well, let's just go remodelers in London. Remodelers in London. So we get all these fucking results, okay? Search in this area, and we get all of this. We copy this link, and we can put it just here right away, okay? This is one option, but if you actually want to do this properly, you go area by area, you first use an auxiliary link, which is something similar to this, and then you put a whole lot of different search links. For example, this, you go, for example, to South London, put search in this area, and you're going to get different. In fact, we're going to scope it a little bit more. You want to get the businesses that are in this area, and you will put it here, and then you want to move it a little bit to the west, I believe, and yeah, you copy these ones and you put it here, and then you want to put it a little bit up, search for it, you copy it, and you put it here. And this all the time, if you want to make it more professionalized, I'll make another video on it. This is the easy way, just getting the small links, and you just put them into a list on a Google Sheet. And then this Google Sheet link, you have to make it public, because Phantom Buster has to read this. You do this by clicking on share, which is going to be share, and you put it on everyone that has got the link, okay? Then let's go to the next step. Once you've got this document or the link, whatever you want to do, you put it here so that Phantom Buster can read it. Then you put next, save. Let's just let it think. It's not thinking. Yeah, Language, you put your language. My one would be Spanish, Spain. Then you put 120 results, which is maximum. Then you put save. And finally, you just put email address, because that's actually the only thing that you need to run this cold outreach through email campaign. Okay, so you just pick save, and now it's ready to go. You're going to put on start. I'm not going to put it because honestly I don't really need this. This is just for the video, but this is the way where you actually get all these results. Then you download the results. For example, I'm going to use the last phantom that we scraped earlier this week. I'm going to download the CSV, and then when I've actually the CSV, what I'm going to do is to put it on a document, because it's already on the document. I'm going to go to email list verify to verify all the emails. Do not be stupid again. I haven't put this here, but do not be stupid. If you have to actually send emails to some email list, just verify it so that you don't bounce like 120 times, because if that happens, your email campaigns are going to be unsuccessful. You're not going to make money. You're going to stay broke. You're going to be sad because you didn't achieve your desires, and you're not going to have sales calls, because you're just not going to reach anyone, because everything is going to go to spam and your email campaign is going to be garbage. So since you don't really want that, please just verify your fucking email list. Okay, so we go to email list verify. This is what I personally use to verify those emails. You can use the instantly verifier tool. It's probably quite good. It's probably good, not quite, it's probably good. But personally, I've always used this. I'm going to keep using this. You just log in, you put your card details, and you just start verifying emails and emails and emails. It's quite simple, no complexity, okay? No complexity. Now, when you have the results, you only send results to the emails which are safe, okay? When you go here, for example, you can see download. It gives me some options. Safe to send, simplify results, all results, custom. I want only safe to send, I'm not going to take no risk. I'm only going to send safe to send. If it's not safe to send, then I don't want it. I don't want it, bro. So I click on safe to send. I download the CSV. And then the CSV is what I'm actually going to put into instantly to put the leads, okay? Now, it's something as well very important that you have to create your script, because if you want to send emails, you want to actually send something, okay? You're not going to send an empty email, because you're not getting sales calls out of that. So, short, to the point, bullet points, one simple, clear CTA, and show authority. Super important. Show authority. Show authority. I haven't spelled it right, but who cares about that? It's just a video. Then, show authority, use at least 6 follow-ups. I'm going to show you the script I use. I'm going to translate it on the go because I'm that cool. This campaign hasn't started yet because our emails are still warming up, the emails that we want to use for this campaign. But it's quite simple. Hey, I'm writing you because we're looking for 1 or 2 remodeling businesses in this area that can take between 2 and 3 remodeling complete projects every quarter as a minimum. We get you clients that they need to remodel their house, their apartment, their their villa, whatever. Then we'll give you also architects, interior designer, investors that need a remodeling company to execute projects. If you think if you think you could be the business or the company we're looking for, please just send me your telephone number and I'll call you. Please just respond if you're serious about getting more projects. Have a great day. Santos Obomuede, send from my iPhone. It's quite simple, okay? Quite simple. And the subject is, hey, name, do you remodel? That's it, okay? It's quite simple, to the point. It shows authority. Just respond if you're serious about that. And people are going to respond really nice because we already have this script very well tested, okay? I'm not going to forget about the follow-ups. Follow-ups number 1, hey again, could you be able to see the last email? Then second follow-up is, I wanted to confirm that you received my email. Then the third one, I'm sending you this email so that you can check the first initial email. Fourth is, I made you a proposal in my email a couple of days ago. some days ago, sorry. Have you got any question? Then email number 5 is, I hope not to be very boring or very heavy, something to say about the proposal that I made you a couple of days ago. And finally, did you finally see my initial email? And that's it. If they don't respond to this, they're really not interested, okay? So once all of this is said, you have your script, you have your follow-ups, you uploaded your leads, which is quite easy. You just go into add leads and you upload the CSV that you have. Then we have to think about the campaign settings, okay? The schedule and the options. Schedule is quite easy. I send Monday to Sunday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Quite simple. The time zone, Madrid, because we're in Spain, we work with Spanish businesses. Then about the accounts to use, you just select the accounts that you want to use for this email campaign. Then you select stop emails on reply, very important, enabled. I disable link open tracking because I don't really want to know. I know that my script works. I rather choose to have a high deliverability than to know how much times did people open it. I just do not want it. I want to optimize for the end result, which is response ratio, you know. Then delivery optimization, send emails as text only. Yes, you can put it if you do not send any image or link or stuff like that. Then daily limit 120, because I've actually got a lot of fucking emails for this one. Then there's other campaigns running for this same thing to get more business in. So for this campaign in specific, I just want to send 120. Then about the advanced settings, I recommend you to put stop campaign for company on reply. That means that when someone from a company is responding to you, they are going to stop sending emails to all their inboxes of that domain, okay? If you got santos@neongendo.agency and you got fran@neongendo.agency as leads, do 2 different leads for your campaign. If one of them respond to that email that you send, they are going to stop sending to both, okay? Because it can be quite annoying. You can look quite bad, okay? Then I recommend you to stop sending emails on auto reply. Okay, that's what I put. It wasn't put here, so I'm going to take the chance to select it. Save, super important, and that would be everything. All right, we have set the time, we've set the days, we've set the emails we send from, we set the stop campaign for company on auto reply, and then we set as well stop sending emails on auto reply. This is absolutely everything. Now you're prepared to take action. Now you have to go and buy the domains in Namecheap. You have to do all these fucking steps. And if you want this fucking document, then just send me a message through Instagram. I will give you the link or the PDF. Sorry, because the link is going to be private. I'm going to give you the PDF. Then comment me if you have any kind of questions. Send me a message through Instagram. My name is Santos Opomoede. You can send me a message there. I'm always available to serve people. Subscribe if you like this video, because you're going to see more similar videos that are going to actually benefit you. And then just give me a like, because I'm a good guy. I put the best energy into this video. I hope that you learn a lot, and I just give all the information up front. So it motivates a lot if you just give a like, you know. It's not too much, it's for free, and it's going to motivate me a lot. So this is it. This is absolutely everything. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope this is super useful. I hope that you book a shit ton of calls through this system. Just give me feedback on how it's working for you, because if you're not even booking calls, I might just jump on a call with you just to help you book more calls and craft a better script, or find the mistake that you're doing. But this is absolutely everything. See you next time. I promise this video was going to be short. For the amount of value that I've given to you, is quite short. And yeah, see you on the next video.